Okay, it is really dark out there and I'm so getting autumn winter vibes. It's making me really excited for Christmas. So as soon as I saw how dark it was this morning, I got my hoodie straight out of the wardrobe and now I am sweating. Anyway, hello, I hope you guys are all okay. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be one that is slightly different than what I would usually do, but I definitely want to start bringing in more home videos to my channel because I know you guys enjoy them as well. Let me just put a little side note right here. I wouldn't class myself as a minimalist, but recently I've started to try and live a more simple, minimal lifestyle just because of how stressed I've been, and I am sick to death of being this stressed out. I definitely like the idea behind it and just simpler living in general, so I'm hoping that's the kind of direction my channel will go in because it's the kind of direction I want my life to go in. So I thought I would start with the home because the home is where my daily routine is and it's where I'm probably most stressed. I was getting to the point where I was fed up of going to do my daily routine and having to do 5,000 things before doing my usual daily routine because there's so much stuff in the way or there was stuff to get done. Honestly, it was getting to the point where it would take me ages to just do my daily routine because I had to do all of these things before it. Something needed to change and I thought I would start with the home. I thought I would start with making the home more minimal, and there's only 6 points, 6 things that I have changed that are so simple, but they have made life so much easier for myself. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and I hope it encourages you guys to do the same and de-stress a little. And yeah, let's just get into this video. Okay, so number one, the first thing that I addressed was the thing that was getting in my way the most, and that was I got rid of my throw cushions for the bed. Are they called throw cushions? I think they're called throw cushions. If you guys can remember, I had these giant cream cushions that went behind the pillows just to make it look really posh and fancy. And don't get me wrong, I love a bed with throw cushions all over it. I think it looks really posh and it looks lovely. But when you have a room that has these tiny little sidewalks and not a lot of room around the bed, those throw cushions every single night were put on the floor each side of the bed, along with all the teddies that I used to have on the bed as well. You guys know these. I used to have giant teddies, I used to have loads of little teddies. Every single night it would all be lined up down the side of the bed, and let's be honest, if the next morning I didn't make the bed, which happens, those cushions and teddies would still be there. When I'm trying to get into bed, I'm half asleep, I have to literally climb over them to get into my bed. Even if I made the bed, it takes 10 minutes to put it all back on the bed, make it all nice and tidy, and then I've got to remove it all before I go to bed, last thing at night when I'm knackered. There's a simple answer, just get rid of them. Don't know why I didn't think of it before, but it's worked. I now love my bed. I feel like it still looks really lovely. I think it still looks nice and posh, especially with this cute little Primark duvet set that I got the other day. Check out the haul, it was in there. But I think it still looks really cozy even without the throw cushions. There's less mess, less stress, and that's what I'm going for. I now have a clear walkway. I can hop straight into the bed at the end of a long day, and if I don't make the bed the next day, it's not too much of a problem because there's nothing on the floor. Number two is kind of on the same lines as number one, and that is I went round my entire house and decluttered the decor that just didn't really have a purpose. Now don't get me wrong, I do love decor. As you can tell by the thumbnail, I've got like a little plant on the side of my bed. I will never touch Rick's stuff. He's got lots of different bits and bobs. But I do have decor around the home. I love candles and I love frames. I love mirrors. So we do have all of those things. But a good example is a ballerina ornament candle that I had that was sitting on the windowsill. I've had it since I was like 18. Never actually used the candle in it whatsoever, and every time I came to clean I had to literally hoover the ballerina itself because it would just collect dust. It was really awkward to actually hoover as well, and it's one of those things that I would be there for like 10 minutes trying to make sure I've hoovered the ornament. Even a simple cleaning routine becomes harder because the surfaces are covered with decor which just didn't need to be there, that never really got used. So don't get me wrong, I still keep the decor that I do use, but that was a perfect example of something that was never used and caused me stress every time I went to do my lovely cleaning routine. So it's gone. I just got rid of it, and I did the same with other things around the house. I got rid of a few little perfume bottles, Ted Baker ones, which I kept for display. Again, really annoying every time I was cleaning that one shelf. They never ever get used. They're not even that exciting to look at, to be fair, so they're gone. Okay, number 3 is everything is packed away. Now, some people might use the term everything has a place or everything has a home. So in our house, this mainly applies to Lila Rose's toys. Obviously, having a 2-year-old, there are toys everywhere. So you guys have probably seen we've got a massive Kallax unit in our living room, which all of Lila Rose's toys go into. In her bedroom, she's also got an IKEA toy storage unit, and I just separate all of her toys so that everything's organised. I also like to label them as well so that I know what's in each drawer, and I just find this makes it easier when we're playing. We can grab out the thing that she wants. If she wants Minnie Mouse Lego, then we grab it out, we use it, we play with it, and everything goes back in that drawer after we finish playing. And this doesn't just go for toys, this goes for everything in the house. If it all has a place and it all gets put away, then it makes cleaning easier because I can see all the surfaces and get to all the surfaces. It makes my day easier because I'm not tripping over stuff, which happens quite a lot in our house, and it just makes the daily routine easier because there isn't things getting in your way like I was explaining in the intro. Now, number 4 is something that I actually filmed the other day, and I wanted to make it into a video, and then I watched the footage back and I just was not happy with how it came out. But I decluttered my entire wardrobe, and I'm talking an extreme declutter. I ended up with this huge pile of clothes that went to the charity shop the other day. Now, one of the reasons we did it was because we had to get rid of our wardrobe to make room for Rick's desk because it was getting too cramped in here. But the other reason was to simplify my life. I had so many clothes, and I would spend each morning trying to work out what to wear for the day. And you guys know me, I'm pretty simple, I'm pretty boring. I end up just wearing jeans and the same t-shirts or the same jumpers, and there was just no need for me to have that many clothes. So I've just found that by decluttering my entire wardrobe to as minimal as I could possibly make it, I know it could be a lot more minimal. I've taken the stress out of my mornings, I've taken the stress out of my cleaning, it's less decisions to make in the morning, and it's less laundry to do. It's a win-win. So number 5 is something that I automatically do anyway, but it's something that I'm trying to force myself to do even more. So this one's definitely a work in progress. I say that lightly, but it's to clean and tidy as you go. So it kind of goes back to putting things away after you've used them or played with them. One of the things which we are really bad for in this house is leaving dishes overnight, and it's my pet hate. I absolutely hate going downstairs in the morning to a sink full of dishes or a whole kitchen full of dishes, knowing that I've got to do them before I start cooking that day. But things like that, just cleaning up as you go, tidying up as you go, makes your tomorrow simpler. It's simple, but it's really hard to do when you're knackered and you can't be bothered to do it late at night. So that one's a work in progress. And number 6 is to stay away from temptation stores, and I've actually literally wrote number 6, stay away from B&M. You guys would be proud of me. I went into B&M yesterday to get a toy box for Lila Rose, something that was needed. I went straight through the sale aisle, and I had this mindset of, nope, I am not buying anything, because if I buy random stuff, it's just going to undo everything that I've been trying to do. The more stuff I bring in, the more stressed I get. I literally walked through that sale aisle like a boss, and I came home with just a toy box. Yeah, I deserve an applause, because that was really hard to do. No, but seriously, I was really proud of myself. So staying away from temptation stores is something that is definitely going to be a work in progress. I am so bad for going into B&M and picking up little random bits, but I do find in a couple months time those are the bits that haven't been used, the random bits of decor that aren't used, or the candles that don't actually smell when you light them, things like that. Obviously, the less stuff that I'm bringing in, the less stressed I'm going to be, and that's exactly what I want. So this one is going to be a work in progress, and it's probably going to look like me just sending Rick out to do all the shopping, which is going to be lovely. He'll probably enjoy it as well, because I'm not bringing home loads of random stuff that we don't actually need, and we'll save money. So it's a win around, and it's definitely going to be hard to do, but less mess, less stress, that's what we're going for. Right, so that is my 6 points. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it encourages you guys to do the same as well if you're finding yourself needing a de-stress, or you just want to get a bit more of a minimal home because you like the aesthetic look. Whatever you want, whatever this video has done for you, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't hit that subscribe button already and you'd like to, then please don't forget to hit it before you leave, because it really helps to support my channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Oh! I nearly fell off the bed. Let's try again. Bye!